Good evening, everyone. What's up? Just ate a satisfying meal and topped it off with a measly dessert. This is Mr. Hata speaking. Previously, there was the first part to the review of the Nintendo. Here is the second part because there was a disturbance during the first part, so the second part will be done pretty soon. After this, there are going to be a few more videos featuring MTD videos, and today we have MTD videos as another guest. So, the Nintendo, that has been said before, oldest video game system, came out, was an idea in the 1800s, has been around since the 80s. It was for Mario, Zelda, it's one other like bird game. It failed at first, but then really was a big success, especially in the 90s. With it probably be like the most used out of any of the other systems. So after the Game Boy stated, so MTD Video says, so after the Game Boy, we got the Game Boy Color, which was pretty cool. The Game Boy, a few people still have it, but not very many people have it though. The Game Boys back then were about $80. The last time people played them were back in 2006 or early 2007. But Game Boys, a few people still have them today, but not very many. It would be hard to find somebody. It would be like one in the school. So there was Game Bot Advance and Game Boy Advanced SP. The Game Boy was pretty much used like the DS was when it was out before the DS. After Game Boy was GameCube, which was pretty much the Nintendo, and that is what has been replaced by, sadly, the PS and the Xbox have replaced the poor GameCube. The GameCube shall not be forgotten because it was a big part of the early 2000s. There's been a lot of changes throughout video games. And MTD forgot to say, before NES, Nintendo made games, it was called Game & Watch. That sounds pretty cool, Game & Watch. People just game and then they watch their friends play games. That sounds like a cool idea. Which were these pretty cool games, even said by MTD Videos himself. Which they'd have to be cool games. Then later on, in 2006, said by MTV Videos, they got the DS. The DS didn't have a lot. The sad part is that the DS was in 2004. It didn't have a very long life of being popular. It was only popular from 2004 to like 2009 maybe. It only had 5 years of popularity. So it was 2004 to 2010. But in 2006 the Wii came. But in 2006 the Wii and the DS were pretty popular because they were both being entertained on Kids WB as advertisements. Like there was this advertisement from June 11th, 2006 that were introducing Super Mario Brothers with this catchy theme song. Oh, it was really catchy. And it was in the video game mode too. And that was a cool game, the DS version of Super Mario Brothers from 2006. And oh yeah, back in 2007, well, all these Wii advertisements like Super Mario Party, which were $50, unfortunately, those are expensive. Like the Super Mario Party, Super Mario Party 7, whatever. Those were popular only for a short time, sadly. Like there was these two Asian guys bowing, we would like to play. And then there was just gaming, and then there was that like truck just driving in the sunset. It had that like nice Asian music in the background, so that was really cool. It was a moment to remember. And in 2008 was the DSi. It had a camera and a shop to buy games. Oh yeah, 2008. That's when the first generation iPod Touch came out. Oh yeah. That's pretty cool. The DSi's popularity was even had a shorter lifespan than the DS or the Wii. The Wii's popularity didn't even last long at all. It probably lasted for like 4 years. That's about it. It was probably popular from 2006 to maybe 2010. In 2010, the 3DS, which came out, was a big step in a DS, but not popular because of all those PS PS3 and those Xbox 360 games that just took over the gaming world since about 2008, 2009. Very sad moment. In many ways, the DS is like a Game Boy. It had many types. The DS is the modern Game Boy. Later on, 2012, 3 years ago, the Wii U came out, which was really underrated or underappreciated. I mean, nobody even spoke of the Wii U at all at school. Like, if one went to school, the only video games people were interested in even talking about, even if they were even to talk about video games, were Xbox 360 and PS3. That was it. It was sad. No one even cared about the Wii U at all. They cared about it far less than even the DSi or the Wii. It almost failed due to how underrated it was. But it's hanging on right now, thank goodness. Hang on, buddy. We got faith in you. Don't you worry. I mean, there's this one YouTube friend, Luke. Luke Luke still plays the Wii U, so cool. At least we know one person that plays the Wii U. And coming soon, said by MTD Videos, they're getting the codename NX, which will be like a mobile, like an iPhone. So it'll be an iPhone made by a video game company. Dang, are iPhones really taking over the universe that quick? They're taking over the universe even faster than coffee drinks are. So one goes to school, literally every person has one of those smartphones. And not as very few people, like less than 10% of people probably still have a texting phone like this one. Oh, but they spread quickly. This is off topic, but when coffee drinks took over the universe, said in the video back in 2011, oh, the smartphones just took over the universe, bam, just like that. In 2012, they really took over. That's when the iPhone started to just gain immense popularity. Nintendo worked with many companies like Rareware, which was later bought by Microsoft. Pretty interesting. Interesting fact right there. MTD Video points out that they also work with others like HAL Lab, trying to get lab experience or new ideas. They have many game franchises. Wow, it's a lot of game franchises. And right now, the review on the 3DS is already uploaded. The review Nintendo with MTD Videos is almost uploaded. Let's see what MTD Videos has to say right now, though, because what he says is pretty important. So there was Mario, Pokemon, Metroid, Zelda, Kirby, and more. Oh yeah, Kirby was a TV show on Kids WB back in 2006. And yeah, Pokemon was popular only in 2008. Pokemon Diamond and Pearl only had popularity for 1 or 2 years. Mario also had many shows, including Mario Brothers, the Super Show. It even got a movie but failed horribly. It failed just as much as Barney's Great Adventure, Thomas and the Magical Railroad, which both were major travesties, as Tower TriStar 2 would say. But Mario getting a movie, wow. It probably did fail because some video games are just not meant for movies. Yeah, and even MTV Videos admits he had the Thomas and Magic Railroad. That is one of the most boring movies, though, one could see. That sorry we're being off topic, but that and Barney's Great Adventure were just as bad as the failure of some movies. But he does like it, and it is his opinion, so tis an opinion, tis opinion. Now back to what we were saying. Nintendo has fueled with many companies over the years. Guess they're trying to expand themselves, one may say. Well, they really are. Because Nintendo is probably the biggest of the video game company. In the 90s, it was Nintendo versus Sega. Nintendo was Mario, Sega was Sonic. Like if one sees a Sonic app in the App Store for like the iPhone, iPad, or iPod Touch, Sonic was Sega, which is a pretty cool name. But Nintendo beats Sega though. Sorry about that, but Nintendo wins the battle. But it's only an opinion though. MTD Videos points out, and now in Nintendo versus Microsoft versus Sony with Xbox and PlayStation. Wow, it is really taking a big step in life. That wasn't even a baby step at all. Everything takes baby steps, well, not that. Sony and Microsoft even copied some Nintendo stuff. Oh wow, really? They stole ideas, yet, well, there's no such thing as originality. They stole ideas, yet, oh, good thing Sony is not popular then if they stole Nintendo stuff. Like PlayStation Movie and the Wii Remote, or Kinect, unlike the Wii sensor. Well, yeah, the Wii was supposed to be popular, but it didn't hold on for very long. So what he asks, what do you think about it? Nintendo. Nintendo is now underappreciated. Nintendo was appreciated a while ago, but now it's just because of the introduction of the first person shooters in the Xbox 360 and the PS3, now the PS4 and Xbox One. Now it's just underappreciated. Nintendo lost its popularity over some silly games that almost all the kids that are gamers play now. Oh, come on. Gamer? They're just shooters, not gamers. Well, thank goodness there's still people that still appreciate these games. They may not be in one school. That's why people have to look all over the internet for people that actually care enough to talk about those games. People like Brendan Pale Plane and MTD Videos are the ones who really respect Nintendo as a whole. Nintendo is well known for being family friendly, says MTV Videos, which is the reason why it's underrated. So now people just care about themselves now, it indicates. Which, yeah, most people are self-absorbed, self-indulgent. Oh, people rarely ever have a T or M rated game. Oh, really? That's one reason why they turned to Xbox and PS, so they can just play individually. Few people still care to play family games now. And they have a T and M rated game. That's sad. People don't even want to play with their families anymore. Are people just caring about themselves more? Apparently they are. And another game, we have Five Nights at Freddy's. Mostly they have E or E10 and up, most of the Nintendo games. For ages 10 and up, you can play. Oh yeah, the Ant Boy was an example of a game that was rated for ages 10 and up. Oh, pretty cool. Nintendo. Also, Nintendo is bringing new 3DS, which just came out. Oh, wow. So that new 3DS looks pretty cool. Well, it does. Let's hope it actually gains popularity though. Oh, that's all we really have to say for this review. Any last words, MTD videos? No? Okay, then just waiting. Well, subscribe to MTD videos and check out some of his videos. He is a big fan of Mario and Luigi, so if if one is interested in Mario, then this is a channel for them. Anybody who's interested in Nintendo or Mario, come check out his channel. He's got it all. And Angry Birds. Angry Birds had some cool merchandise. So Angry Birds fans, Mario fans, come check out his channel then. Or Nintendo fans. Anything else to say on TD videos? And he has a second channel. The Forgotten MTD videos. And he also did a review on the channel Olivier Hata, which thank you MTV videos. You're a cool guy. And that's all there's to say for this review on the Nintendo Part 2 with MTD videos as a guest. See one on the next video.